Good evening all over the world. Good evening, Nigerian televisions in Nigeria. I'm very happy to be here again on another live broadcast today, Thursday, 19th of July, 2018. Say good morning to all divisions who are in the morning, good afternoon who are in the afternoon, the TBC community, and good evening to those who are in the evening in the TBC community as well. And good night to all divisions who are in the night. I welcome you all to another live broadcast today, 19th of July 2017. It's actually a great day for all divisions because of the extension of the 500% bonus for another 30 days. Yesterday was a very good day. I had a broadcast yesterday on success and failure part 2. It was a quite interesting and piece that I would advise. I would actually like everybody to go and actually watch the broadcast. It was actually a nice piece that I did yesterday on success and failure. I was able to analyze the characteristics of successful people against the unsuccessful people. So that video was yesterday's video, and we are able to actually look at it in a different angle. What was there any difference between success and failure? And I was able to establish that the difference between success and failure is just a thin line. The thin line is just the difference between success and failure. So the difference between success and failure can be categorized under five major issues, and that is the what we call perception, our attitude, perception, attitude, uh, patience, persistent, and there is another one that there are just five major differences between success and failure. If you want to know the five major differences between success and failure, I join you to go and watch my video episode number 29, where I titled Success and Failure Part 2. I welcome you once again to today's live broadcast. I still remain my humble self, Tafila, a division from Oyo State, Nigeria, Ibadan to be precise, coming to you live on another broadcast today, 19th of July 2018. Today is Thursday and it is 6:37 p.m. Nigerian time. 6:37 p.m. Nigerian time. I don't know whichever time you are all over the world, from different parts of the world, but I welcome you to this live broadcast today. Today, I'm not going to bother you so much because what we are going to look at is the TBC blog review. I want to quickly go into the blog review by the TBC admin in the last 4 5 days. I know that yes, the TBC blog review has also been done by the Bitcoin Randy. He has already done review of some of the blogs in the TBC blog, and I think it is not out of place for me to also do the same thing. Though I know that TBC Randy's blog review is going to be a fully loaded review compared to what people like me might actually be doing. So I'm actually going to look at it from my own angle and be able to explain a little as much as I understand the blog. So let me quickly share my screen to be able to go into the blog and read what we have in the blog. The first one that I'm going to look at is the one by Bitcoin Randy itself, which the TBC admin has put in the blog, which is titled Invest in Yourself. If you don't, nobody will invest in you either. It's actually a loaded, it's actually episode 90 of Randy's live broadcast. And as I actually said earlier, as I rightly said earlier, Bitcoin Randy's live broadcast is always a fully loaded broadcast. So for you need to go and watch that episode, that broadcast, and be able to learn the fact that you need to invest in yourself. And if you don't, nobody else will invest you either. I want everybody to subscribe to Bitcoin Randy's the YouTube channel and watch some of the videos, live videos that has been released by Bitcoin Randy. But it is a fact that definitely individual as a member of the community, we need to invest in ourselves. You need to get yourself equipped by invest because you have to get yourself equipped to be able to do better, to be able to understand better, to be able to do well as a Tibetian, to be able to do well in the TBC community. You need to invest in yourself. Get yourself adequate training, get yourself a coach or a teacher that will put you through some of the cash flow analysis, cash flow system, cash flow strategies. People like Bitcoin Randy, people like Stephen Coffin, people like Femi of the TBC Revolution. Because I would actually watch a video by Femi yesterday. I watched two of the video by Femi yesterday, and it was actually interesting. It was an interesting thing, especially the one he did on the new merchant that was able to sign in. And he was able to partner and actually sign in yesterday. I think it was a nice piece that has to be on the blog. The TPC admin will permit me to recommend. So this you invest in yourself. If you don't, nobody else will invest in you either. That is number one on the TBC blog. I want everybody to go and watch that blog. And it was a video by Bitcoin Randy. The other one is proof of regular TBC cash flow. Proof of regular TBC cash flow. This was a video. It was actually a video by Stephen Coffey where he actually analyzed his cash flow, yeah, it actually show his cash flow analysis from even the TBC 004 wallet. That means Stephen Coffey being a long-staying and TBC community has actually enjoyed the cash flow system since we are on TBC 004 wallet. So if you want to actually enjoy part of the cash flow strategy or procedure, you need to go and watch this episode 117 of Stephen Coffee live broadcast. It's actually a proof of regular TBC cash flow. So that is so the next one that I'm going to talk about is the one that how do I use TBC to pay my bill? How do I use TBC? It's another video also by Bitcoin Randy, but this Bitcoin Randy also featured Stephen Coffey in this video. It was actually a chart analysis video where the Bitcoin Randy also featured Stephen Coffey and some other leaders in the community where they actually pour out their opinion, where they actually have a full discussion regarding TBC community and the cash flow thing. So the next one that I'm going to look at, next one I'm going to look at, because I will just talk about this in briefly. Yes, this one, stop falling for the third party scam. Yes, this is one of the interesting things in the TBC blog over there just within the week. It is just what I have been expecting TBC admin to actually talk about, because when you look at what is actually going on, especially on some social media like Facebook. A lot of exchangers are actually coming up on Facebook promising to be real and promising that okay, you can exchange, excuse me, you can exchange your TBC to Bitcoin. So, and in fact, this blog post actually said it all. And a particular exchange was mentioned. So it is just a warning signal, or it is just a warning to all Tibetians to be careful of exchanges that are promising to help you exchange your TBC coin to Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. Let me quickly read through the blog, and then you will understand what the TBC admin is, what the warning that the TBC admin actually standing. Recently, a lot of Tibetians have fallen for the scam. That is just one of many. It actually mentioned an exchange that, well, if you want to know the exchange, you can go into the blog and check. That is just one of many, and this blog cannot keep track of all these third-party scams. If you can search this blog and find information about something related to TBC, then most likely it is a scam that is after your various cryptocurrency, including your TBC coin. You have to be smarter than the scammers. TBC offers a clear way to earn cash flow, but we do not have a magic cash out button. Only Only market-based coin can offer a way to cash out with the click of a mouse. TBC is currently in the distribution phase of moving all the coins from the admin wallet to a billion members wallet. We must focus on growing the TBC community to a billion members as far as we can, so that the value contained inside our TBC wallet becomes completely liquid. The major thing for now for every TBCian is to focus on growing the TBC community. It is we should not, our focus should not be cash out, cash out, cash out. And that is why most people are falling to the hand of scammers. Most divisions are falling to the hand of scammers because of their hunger, because of their because of their hunger for to exchange to fiat. So we should be careful of what the scammers that are out there. There are a lot of them out promising that yes, they have an exchange to change your TBC coin to fiat or cryptocurrency. Google's reward compensates all of you to participate within the distribution phase of TBC. We all have cookies reward that can compensate us. We don't need to actually be much more interested in exchanging our TBC coins for now. The worst place to go to get information about TBC is Facebook. That social media platform is filled with a bunch of false information. People just post all kind of stuff about TBC, and much of it is wrong and misleading. Trolls love Facebook because in many cases they are unchallenged. They are as they spread their opinion based on the lack of real understanding. This blog is to go to places to get information about TBC. Then our official website will be the next place to go. The TBC admin is telling us that yes, the blog the billioncoin.info is a place to go through if you want to get information about TBC. The next one is the TBC official website, the billioncoin.info. That's the next page, and the 24/7 broadcast is also filled with good information about TBC. If you need any information, if you need any clarification, if you are not clear about a particular thing, you have just three basic places to go. That is the blog, the billioncoin.info website platform, or the billioncoin.info website, or the 24/7 live broadcast. We are currently in our cash flow campaign, and we need everyone to get with that program. If you are a broadcaster, it is important to fill your broadcast with guests sharing their cash flow experiences in TBC. So the listeners can gain confidence in our way to turn TBC to rainbow coin into cash on daily basis to pay the bills they have. Yes, that is what TVC Randy has started. He has started to broadcast with guests sharing their cash flow experience. Yes, this third party thing coming out of the woodwork are like weeds within our TVC community, and cash flow stories are like weed stealers. Let's unify our efforts and stop being creative with developing third party stuff that just confuses our membership at large. Let's all get behind this cash flow campaign that will continue all the way to a billion members during our distribution phase. That is a very good message. Divisions has to be very careful. You have to beware of scammers who are out there to snatch your coin, to take away your coin, to get to actually rid you of your hard-earned coin. So we should be very careful. Cash flow, the next blog is cash flow stories are starting to pour in now, and this is very exciting. Cash flow stories are starting to fall in now, and this is what very exciting. Yeah, there is one particular blog that uh, that I have to look at. That was one of the stories. Yes, large TPC transaction has made this lovely Typician get up and sing and dance on fourth broadcast. This video, I have watched this video. In fact, it was actually a video from a Cameroonian lady explaining, telling us her experience regarding TBC and how TBC has actually wowed her. This was, it actually started with a very good dance, danced a lot, and it actually shared his experience. It's actually one of those doubting Thomases, but got confused, got convinced that TBC is real. If you want to know more about the video, you need to go and watch the video. It's actually the first broadcast of that lady, and it was actually interesting. I watched the video from the beginning to the end, and I love this video. I love the passion that the lady actually exhibited in doing the broadcast. I love everything about the broadcast. In fact, it was actually a nice piece to watch. Everybody that is in the TBC community can actually log on to the channel and watch that video. Yes. Another one that I want to talk about is holding someone's hand through the fast start cash flow campaign is such a beautiful thing. Yes, this is one of the video that one of the leaders in the TV's community was actually told us about their what do I call it? One of the team member who was actually he was a lady and was doing a first live broadcast. He was actually the person that encouraged the lady to do the live broadcast, to actually register, do every other thing. I was even part of what I was part of the broadcast to actually encourage the lady to do more. They actually did was with the lady from the beginning to the end. So it's actually a good thing that every leader should actually embrace. Enough talk, it's time to act. That is Femi's video. Enough talk, it's time to do what? To act. That is another video that we need to go and watch. It was actually a video by CBC Revolution Femi. Another one that we have is here, the CBC blog review by CBC Randy. That's another video by Bitcoin Randy, and we need to go and watch that video as well. Need to go and watch that video as well. So it's another video by Bitcoin Randy. So the next one that I'm going to look at is the 500% bonus will be extended for one more month. Enjoy. Yes, it has now been extended to August 21 now. It has been extended for another 1 month, 500% bonus on every reward, every cookies reward in the TBC community, ranging from registration to purchase of $100 TBC. to broadcast, to send button meeting, and the rest. The 500% bonus has been extended to another month. I'm very, very happy about this extension because, excuse me, as TBC admin has said, I believe the 500% bonus is one of the most exciting promos we have ever done. And as we put all our full attention on the current cash flow campaign, I think this bonus really enhances the whole effort. Enjoy the 1 month extension on this bonus until August 21st, 2018, when it will come to an abrupt end. Make every day count right now, because without this bonus, it takes 5 times the effort to get this kind of cookies reward and the stockpile of wealth they bring. To better understand how this bonus works, please read the original article about the bonus. For every activities in the TBC community, ranging from registration of new members to purchase of Ringo cash to referral, 100 referral active and paid members, referral of active and paid members, 100 over 100 and above, and ranging from the broadcasting, then to attending send button meeting. Every reward is comes with 500% bonus, and that has been extended till 24. That means we still have the opportunity of enjoying the bonus till August 21st. We have to appreciate and thank TBC admin on that magnanimity, on the, because I've said it earlier on that TBC admin is a magnanimous, it has magnanimity, it's magnanimous. Sorry, TBC admin magnanimity actually is without measure. So that's the more reason why the 500% bonus was even extended for 1 more month. So you actually have to thank TBC admin for extending the 500% bonus. It is just a clarion call to every one of us to come and to still redouble our effort to enjoy more of the bonus within the next 1 month. The other one is taking registration for cash centers globally now. Taking registration for cash centers globally. That is another big laudable idea by TBC admin. Laudable idea by TBC admin. This has already been put in place, and it's actually an encouraging thing that TBC admin has put in place and is about to put in place. So we need to actually make use of the opportunity, and you can also become a cash center yourself. Let me just go apart from the animation or the poster, that we have the form, which is the what we call cash center TBC cash center form, that is on that page. So one of the major challenges we have is selling Kringle coins around the world is getting paid. Cash centers are the obvious solution. Only about 20 million people worldwide own cryptocurrencies today, out of the 7.5 billion world population. That means 99.9% of the people in the world don't use cryptocurrencies yet. Having buyers first go out and purchase Bitcoin or whatever before they can buy Kringle coins is very awkward. Generally, the world of people have cash in hand, and that is how they buy things. We already have millions of members inside our TBC community, and many of them also own other current cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. When a seller in our community identifies a buyer and gets them to join, they want the buyer to purchase some Rainbow coins from them as fast as possible. Up till now, it has been a long process to get the buyers through the learning curve of buying other cryptocurrencies so that they can trade those for the sellers Ringo coins. What the buyers want is the Ringo coins. They don't necessarily want to buy other cryptocurrencies too. It is time to build a global network of cash centers as a solution to this situation. Those of you with the send button will now see a new item in the send button menu of your Ringo Cashback office called cash centers. If you own Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum, you can fill out the simple registration form you see in the image above to apply to become a cash center. As a cash center, you will be in a position to get a 20% profit trading your coin. As a cash center, you will be in a position to get a 20% profit trading your coin for cash. The sellers in this transaction will refer the buyer local to you to your cash center. Once their buyer is in front of you in person at your cash center, you will see what the market value of the coin the seller wants from you. Then you will add 20% to that value, and the buyer will pay you in cash. And then you will immediately send the seller the coin the buyer purchased. Once the seller sees the coins are on their way to them, they will send the buyer the rainbows they purchased. So the diagram in the poster above to see the diagram in the poster above to understand how this will flow. Getting 20% above the current price is always going to be a profitable trade for you as a cash center. There is just one main rule that you must follow as a cash center. You must not steal buyers from the seller. Sellers are your clients and they are sending their buyers in good faith to your cash center, and you are not allowed to propose that the buyer just do business with you directly and cut out the seller. If this ever happens, you will lose your cash center in the community, and that will be the end of the 20% opportunity here for you. It's actually a rule that you must not snatch the buyer from the seller who introduces the client to you. If you do that, you will lose the 20% opportunity. Even if the buyer suggests this idea to you, it is not allowed. The seller is counting on you having integrity in this third party transaction. That means the buyer can never do business directly with you on any future transaction either. Sellers can easily report this kind of abuse by sending in a ticket to the help desk. Let me give you an example of how this works. Raj from India signs up Jacob in Canada, and Jacob wants to pay the $10 admin fee and want to purchase $100 of Ringgit from Raj, who actually signs Jacob up. But Jacob only has cash. Raj will go to the cash center, part of the Ringo Cashback office, and input the address of Jacob in Canada to find the cash center near to Jacob. Once Raj has find a suitable location of cash center near Jacob, he contact the cash center and let them know he's sending his buyer, Jacob, there to do a $110 purchase. Let's say Robert is the owner of that cash center. Robert will have the $22 fee on this transaction to compensate himself for being the middleman. Jacob shows up right away and pays $132 to Robert at the cash center. Let's say Raj wants Bitcoin. So then Robert sends $110 of Bitcoin to Raj. Raj is thrilled. He got paid for doing a long distance transaction. The Raj collects Bitcoin address and the exact amount of Bitcoin needed to send to admin to cover the $10 fee from Jacob and send the Bitcoin to admin. The Raj gets the CBC through Ringo wallet address of Jacob and then sends the $100 of Ringos to Jacob. Jacob is so happy because cooking reward to him happens next. So that gives you a clear picture of how this will flow. That gives you a clear picture of how this will flow. When you are registering to become a cash center, use the address of a coffee shop near you or some other public places you can meet with strangers to do this cash transaction. We don't recommend giving out your home address when filling out this form. You can edit the form ongoing as often as you wish, so you can even become a traveling cash center if you want it. Be safe when doing transactions. Be safe when doing transactions. That is the final warning. The last one, but not the least, is cash centers explained very well. I think it's a video by TBC Randy. Yeah, episode number 93. I think if you still need more clarity about the cash center issue, you should go and watch this just released video by Bitcoin Randy. I'm going to watch the video as well because the video came in when I started this broadcast. I'm going to go and watch the video and understand better because Bitcoin Randy is known to actually good in explaining in detail whatever is on the blog and whatever he actually start to do is very good in that. So I'm going to watch the video. So that is that about the TBC blog. I think I need to congratulate Femi of TBC Resolution Revolution for another wonderful feat that was achieved yesterday by actually partners with a merchant and signing that merchant off for for part TBC and part cash transactions. Femi TBC Revolution, congratulations for that wonderful achievement. I know that that is just the beginning, and I know you can do better in that area. Congratulations once again to Femi, and congratulations to Stephen Coffey for that wonderful encouragement in Femi's video yesterday, as well as Terence of course, they actually lent support to Femi in that video yesterday. So Femi, I say congratulations to you for that wonderful achievement. So, so thank you. That is that about the TBC blog in the last 5 days. I hope everyone that still needs to actually understand better the blog I enjoy to go and read or watch the video as the case may be in those blogs that I have just read out today. So that is that. I think until next time I will come your way again. This is but I still remain my humble self, Taufik Adeni Aila, signing out now and say God bless, peace.